Hey friends, today we're going to go through the Simply Yours Day Planner that I was recently gifted. We're going to talk about the things that I love already and what things maybe I'm not so sure and I'm still deciding. Love to hear what you think too, so let's take a look. If we haven't met yet, I'm Planner Britt. I post content here on YouTube as well as on Facebook and Instagram in order to build a community of planners that support, encourage, and inspire each other. So no matter what stage of planning you're in, come join me on those pages. You'll find product announcements, what I think about different planners and supplies, reviews, and also some planner hacks from the whole community. So let's check out the Simply Yours Day Planner today. Okay, here we have the planner with the beautiful cover, and there are different covers available. There's also the 12-month planner available, 18-month planner. So I chose to get the 12-month planner for my first Simply Yours Day planner. And it says creating a disciplined lifestyle. So I have looked through this, and there are different things to help with your lifestyle in general, not just the planning, which I love about this planner. Okay, first thing, when I got on the site to order this and I saw that you can put whatever you want here, I love that because there's always so much pressure I feel like when I'm trying to write my name or I have to order a sticker or something. So I love that you can personalize it right away. You can put whatever you want there and then they print it beautifully, and I love how it's big and nice and it's great. I love this. Love that you have the contact info here if you want to add that. Some notes about how to use the planner. Holidays, like a lot of planners have, so you can remember and put it. They are printed throughout also, but I like having it here. Love the 2-page spread with 2020 and 2021. Another thing, when I ordered the 12-month planner, you can choose what month to start. So I got it to start in August since it's August now, and I knew I would get it just a couple weeks before through the rest of the year, but I love that I can still see the whole thing and mark out dates or see what days everything falls on. Love that. 2020, 2021 plans and projects. So some planners have sections like this where they'll have 12 spots, but they don't have the headings. I like it because I usually do use it for months. I like that they already have the headings here and then the check boxes. So I'll have to write a little bit small probably to be able to write in these possibly. I'll see what I'm thinking about for these projects, but they do have a good number of lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lines. So looks like you can do 11 things every month. I probably don't have that many things. I probably have like 3, but love that you have the options. Contacts here. Vacation planning. So this is something that usually I've seen that people have to make or buy a separate planner or page or dashboard or something for it. So I like that this is in here. It's only 1 page or 1 set, so 1 vacation per year, but that works for me. That works for us here. So destination, date, lodging, travel fees, that sort of info, and then itinerary. I probably wish that or would ignore these lines here and probably just put an itinerary here and then other notes or pictures or something. But this works great. It's really customizable. Love it. Website passwords. I should use something like this more. I usually just type it somewhere and then forget it. So I'm glad that this is here. And then this page I really like. This is another thing that usually I have to use another planner or put dashboards in for or make a notes page like this, a blank page. So here I have the months and here we have the months and here we have the different bills that you would have for those months you can add. And the thing that I love is that there's a whole nother page. So if you have more bills, you have that here. So you have the ones that you might have regularly and then a whole page to customize and be able to check off what bills you've paid and when they're due and things like that. And then we jump into the goals section right before the month. So you have all these kind of customizable pages and then the goals. So I'm not that good at doing the goals section of planners. I've seen a lot of planners like this one coming out, really focusing on goals. I know I should do that. I just change my mind sometimes. So I'm going to try to be more intentional about that with this academic year. So here you can do your big ideas and then just brainstorm, and then they let you prioritize it. So I like that because I feel like part of the reason I don't use the goals part is because if I do change my mind or if I do start writing and then I change my mind, what is it going to look like? I want everything to look neat. So I like that I can really just be free to write whatever I want here and then go over here and prioritize them in the order that I want and be able to put that there. And since I have the numbers, I'll probably put a picture or something, maybe tape a little picture in there or something that relates to the goals that I don't have to, so I can see it over the number, but still have it in the order. I like that they have the orders there. Some little inspiration on how to write goals here, things to consider, short-term, long-term actions, all of that fun stuff. And then notes pages to be able to make any notes about your goals. Another thing I really appreciate about this planner is that they have the sections marked off. So they have, or headed here, so that you can organize your goals, and I can really focus on every section of my goals. I think that that helps goal setting not be as overwhelming as when I can do, okay, what's a wellness goal? What's a social goal? Then here we have career, financial, family, home and household, spiritual, faith, creativity, education, interests, and then long term. I think maybe I wish that there was a blank section, but maybe I just think that. But really, these kind of do spread all the areas of goals that you might have, or that I might have at least. Maybe you have some other ones, but I think for the most part, even if I wanted to do like social media or something, that could be here. So, and you always can change the title, of course, but I love that they do have these sections so that I can make sure I'm focusing on goals in those different areas, have the long term, the short term, and the action. So it does really break down to make it achievable. I like that a lot. And then long term goals for each of those sections and what that would look like in the long term. And then we come to the favorite quote. So this is to start off all of the months. You have one favorite quote page. So the other months don't start with that. They have a review of the goals. But to start off, a quote, inspirational. So choose something good, or maybe I'll put different quotes there. I'll have to figure it out and see what I think. But I do like the idea of starting out with a quote and being able to have that to be an inspiration. You could probably do, I'll probably choose something with my word of the year and put a quote that uses that word to go through and inspire all of my months here. So then we turn, this paper is nice. It's not cardstock like some other ones. It's paper, but it's nice thick paper. And then this part is laminated on all of the tabs. So it'll hold up. I like it a lot. I don't need really thick pages here as long as the tabs are nice and would not fall apart. And these ones are really nice with the lamination there. So we have August notes and to-dos at the beginning of every month. We have that page. And then the months. Something I love, again, about this planner is the personalization. So you have, I think, 10 or 12 spots where you can put specific dates that you want printed directly in here. So I put my daughter's birthday, I put my husband's birthday. Their birthdays are coming up. They're very close together here, so we'll have to think of something fun to do. But you can put whatever dates you want. I put my anniversary in there later in March. I put my birthday, my mom's birthday, things like that. So anything that you want to remember. And then we get to the weekly spread. So this is what the weekly page looks like. You do have Saturday and Sunday shared here. So I know some people like that, some people don't. I don't really mind it. I don't really go by hours on the weekends. I just kind of have things to do or highlights of what I'm going to do those days, and not necessarily set a specific time every time. And then here we have the weeks. So you do have more space for those, and then a small notes and meal plan section. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 spots, pretty good. I think it was like if you go half hours, you get half the day more or less, or the whole day if you want to do times. I don't know if I would put the times over these or put it here, but I think that this I would use more for a to-do list because they have the check boxes there. And maybe I would put maybe I'll block off the top 3 things and have things that I'm doing that day that are important, and then other to-dos below it. So all of the weeks look like this. And then when you get to the end, you have your goals reviewed. So looking back at each of those sections, how are you doing for your short-term goals that you're going to achieve that month? And how is it contributing to the long-term? You can write that here and then think about that for the next month. And so then for the next month, we have the same thing. For the next month, we have the same thing. You start with the to-dos. You have your monthly page here, and they all have a little inspirational phrase here. I put my birthday in here. You have the holidays already in there, and then going into the weeks. So October, same thing. November, December, January, February. So March, I told you all that we have our anniversary here, the day before my sister's birthday. I kind of took that weekend from her, but she still loves me. And then going to the end. So since I started in August, I get to go all the way through July of next year. And then at the end of July, you have your July goals reviewed, a notes page, and then your long-term goals. So being able to look at that first page where you set the long-term goals, now you can look at your year in review and adjust and plan accordingly for how you're going to plan the next year. At the back, the very end, you have journals, so you have note pages. I think it's interesting that they call it journal. That makes me want to use it as a journal. I don't know if I would use it though as a journal or as notes or random, just thoughts to put down somewhere. We have a good number of pages here. I think I counted there were like 18 pages or something. I'll make a note on the video and let you know how many there were, but they're all lined, nice pages there. The back, you have a little shout out that it was made in the USA and a nice pocket here. So this pocket is more cardstock, but also kind of laminated. Not laminated, but it's like glossy material. And then you have a double pocket here, so you can put any sort of postcards or notes. I know I usually use these sorts of pockets to put wedding invitations or birthday invitations or things like that I want to be able to put in my planner later. I just stick it in there to be able to remember and remind myself and have that. And then we have this nice back. So here's the whole planner. Again, lots of different cover options available. I believe that all of them only have, you can't customize the coil, but the coils are beautiful, so I still like it. I like that the metal in the corners matches here. And yeah, this is the Simply Yours Day Planner. Those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching my video today. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this and to see more planner videos. Also, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this planner and if you're thinking of getting it. Look forward to seeing you at the next video.